Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Araya. I'm a mama to be, currently 36 weeks. And today I'm going to speak with you about atypical nesting tasks my partner and I tackled. Of course, in our nesting journey, we made sure to do things like set up the crib, set up the bookshelf, get a nursing or nursery chair. But there were some tasks that we started doing that I realize are a bit unusual, and it wasn't in the lists of recommended or suggested things that people should do when nesting or to keep in mind when nesting. So I wanted to share those tips and those tasks that we tackled with you. Vent covers and air quality. One of the first things that we did was change the filter in the AC unit. The AC unit in our home is located in the laundry room. For some people, it's also located there. Sometimes it's located elsewhere. But there is a filter that you're supposed to replace every 3 months that some people just don't know about. We definitely didn't know at one point. But we made sure to stock up on some filters and replace the filter that's currently down there just to make sure that the air quality in our home was clean. And we took it an additional step by removing all of the vent covers, washing those, and going inside the vents and just dusting, doing a dust right at the inside of the vents as far as we were able to reach. And it just gave us some peace of mind knowing that we were doing all that we can to make sure that the air quality was top notch and really clean for baby. We know that babies' lungs are really sensitive, and so we wanted to make sure that we did all that we can in getting the home ready and the air quality up to par and top notch and clean for baby. Window panes and glass. So we made sure to clean all of the window panes and the glass all around the windows in our home, especially concentrating on the window in the nursery and the windows in our bedroom. Baby's going to be spending a lot of time between these rooms, so we wanted to make sure that the windows were clean. There's a lot of dust that gets collected in there. And when we open the windows, as you know, the breeze flows in and out, we wanted to make sure that that was a space that was clean and that nothing was going to be triggering for baby's lungs and just overall really focusing on the air quality, making sure that the air quality in our room was really clean and safe for baby. Walls and baseboards. We know that baseboards collect a lot of dust, so we took it a step further with not just cleaning the baseboards, but also cleaning the walls. We did so in both the nursery and in our bedroom because these are the two spaces that baby's going to be spending most of their time. So the solution that we use to clean the walls and baseboards are an OxyClean and water solution with a microfiber cloth, cleaned all of those spaces, all the walls, the baseboards. Then we went in with just water and a microfiber cloth and cleaned those spaces as well. And the room just felt better. It just felt refreshed. It felt fresh. It felt clean. Coupled with the cleaned windows, it just felt like the right thing to do to improve the cleanliness and the air quality in our space. Under the bed storage. So we love the convenience of having storage under the bed. The containers we got were from IKEA. They're beautiful. They just matched with our overall vibe. And of course, the ease of being able to grab things right under your bed. Unfortunately, though, these under the bed storage containers do harbor a lot of dust and cat hair. And so we have to really maintain the cleaning schedule under the bed. And of course, with harboring a lot of dust and cat hair, it could cause allergens to be in the space. With the anticipation of having a newborn and our lifestyles changing, etc. We just wanted to make it a lot more convenient for us. And so having to deal with the regular cleanliness and cadence of cleaning under the bed was something that we could easily just strike off the list. So it was actually kind of fun being creative and thinking about where we can store some of the things that were under the bed, some new places to store them, or even it gave us the opportunity to donate some items that we realized was just kind of sitting under the bed and not in use. So I'm glad that we tackled that, and also glad that we aren't going to be having things under the bed that's just harboring allergens and dust. And baby will be spending most of their time in our bedroom, sleeping in our room for at least 6 months. And so we just wanted to make sure that the space was really clean. And that was one way and one thing that we can do to ensure that the quality of air and the space itself was really refreshed and clean. And it felt like a healthy approach. Washing machine deep clean. So, what we did was we went ahead and did a deep clean of our washing machine using the Tide washing machine cleaner. After just using the washing machine cleaner as per the instructions on the box, we went ahead and opened up the dispenser tray and cleaned that with a vinegar and dish soap solution, and using a microfiber cloth went into the drum of the dispenser and cleaned inside there. After that point, we opened the dishwasher once it was ready and cleaned the gasket with that same solution. And lastly, we tackled the actual filter of the washing machine. So opening that up, letting the water flow out, cleaning the filter parts, and going inside the filter area and cleaning that with the solution. We would love in the future to tackle the dryer, the specifically the lint system of the dryer and then the ducts. And so that's a future task, but it didn't felt very important as far as nesting goes. That's just another task that we have for the future for the washing machine and dryer and just maintenance overall. But for the nesting, it felt very important because we're going to be washing a lot of baby items in the washer, that was really clean, and it felt good to just clean the surface, and the washer and the dryer look brand new. We cleaned all the surfaces all around, and it looks like back to factory settings, which is so great. Dishwasher refresh. So we went ahead and cleaned the dishwasher inside and out. What we did is at the bottom of the dishwasher, removed the filter and cleaned all of the filter parts in the sink. Went ahead and with a vinegar and water solution, cleaned the drum entirely inside the dishwasher and right outside the dishwasher itself, like the main surface outside, including all of the knobs with this solution. At the bottom of the drum, we sprinkled baking soda and put a small glass of vinegar on the top level of the dishwasher. We ran a full cycle, after which point the dishwasher looked brand new, it smelled amazing, and we were able to then put all the filter parts back together and started washing some baby items. We did the first wash of the baby bottles and some other items before putting them in the sterilizer and then storing them away. So it felt really good to get that process going and gave us peace of mind knowing that the dishwasher, which we'll be using to wash babies' items regularly, coupled with some hand washing in the sink as well. But the dishwasher, especially, it felt really good knowing that it was cleaned, and we're gonna keep that as a regular part of our cleaning cycle and cleaning process after baby is here. Car detailing. So the car is going to get a lot of action between going to visit family and friends, going to pediatrician appointments, just general driving around. Baby's going to be spending time there. So it felt important to make sure that that space was cleaned. And so we decided a detail was necessary. New living room rug. We just felt like it was time to get a new living room rug. We have two cats, and the rug is in the living room, which is also at the main entrance of our home. So it's a high traffic area, and we just wanted to, make sure that one of the other spaces that baby will eventually be spending a lot of time in had a clean rug and felt really, refreshed and clean. We just wanted baby to have a fresh surface to be able to crawl and explore on. And so it felt really necessary to get a new rug. It was time. So those are some of the atypical tasks that we tackled. I'd love to hear some of the tasks that you've tackled before as you've been nesting, or as you are currently nesting, or as you plan to nest. Would love to hear some of the tasks you tackled, maybe some that were a bit unusual and out of the ordinary. So please share that in the comments below. Until then, thank you so much and take care.